First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to the true and living power, which is Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true name of His only begotten Son, and there is no God beside them. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who definitely rule well, and honors and citations to the hopeful light. So I want to do a lesson on this cicada invasion, and forget billions of them. I was just watching the news, and there's actually trillions of them that are invading, and they're not particularly dangerous or harmful, but they're an eyesore and an earsore because they're so loud and noisy all throughout the night, all throughout the day. And it's disgusting to see, but it's a small thing since they're not really dangerous, but it's really a big thing too. And I want to get into this lesson just to show that things are happening like consistently, like all the time. The Lord just has different things cooking, man. It's like you got one of them fancy ass stoves with like 8 burners. You got like 16 burners going across cooking potatoes, string beans. Yeah, like that girl said, I got string beans in, whatever she said, all that wickedness. I think she mentioned too. But the Lord has so many things going on, man. That is beautiful to see. And I'm gonna, get into this article and get to the scriptures. And real quick, one more thing I want to say, man, is just going back to what was it, last week now, the apostles, putting out the decree to be more diligent. Hey, I imagine, you know, everybody turned up from that, man. Okay? I'm just still very thankful for that through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Shai, because that's just what some brothers, needed, man, to get back on track. Get back with our first love, which is the Spirit, ultimately. This work, this labor of love. I'll get that scripture too. Being a watchman, looking out for prophecies, instead of just being tossed to and fro with the wind, man. Like the brother Taz of War, the camp leader, was going into yesterday out in Jersey. Instead of just going with the motions, no. So let's get to the news article first and in the scriptures. It says cicadas incoming, billions of insects, like I said, trillions of them, of insects poised to emerge in double-browed invasion. The winged insects are set to pop out of the ground in the coming weeks in a rare synchronized event that last occurred in 1803. See? Over 200 years ago. We got things going down that hasn't happened in over 200 years. See? So the tens of billions of noisy cicadas are set to pop out of the ground in the coming weeks in a rare synchronized event that last occurred 221 years ago. And this is just coming after, the eclipse, and there's always something going down, man. That's why it's never time to be stagnant and not growing. All these things, man, are should be gasoline to the fire. I'm glad I don't live in the South where these things are about to occur. That's crazy. I don't want to deal with this. It says the winged insects are expected to appear across the Midwest and Southeast starting early May. These bugs, I'm going to skim through. These bugs spend a fixed number of years underground before coming to the surface to take part in a raucous mating ritual. Oh, snap. Let's get this. Making or constituting a disturbingly harsh and loud noise.
Raucous.
Raucous. Damn. See? Screeching. screeching noises, ear splitting, rowdy, wild, disorderly. The opposite of peaceful. So you ain't gonna be getting peace. See? This year's emergence is expected to be unusually large, with some experts estimating that more than 1 trillion cicadas could blanket parts of the country where the two worlds overlap. Damn. Cicada, yeah, so I think it's two different type species. Cicadas are harmless to humans, though some people find the sheer number of insects in their loud mating songs a nuisance. For bug enthusiasts, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity to experience the two cicada broods emerging together, given that it last occurred in 1803 when Thomas Jefferson was president. It's something that no one alive today has ever seen, and no one alive today will ever see again. For entomologists, it's a really, really huge deal. Who got the map? Damn, it sucks to be, what's that? You got Pennsylvania, Ohio, yeah, Indiana, right? Then Illinois. So yeah, they about to take over Illinois, man. Feel sorry for the Illinois brothers that may live over there, Illinois. Then Iowa, Missouri. I think that's Arkansas under Missouri, and then and then all up in the South. So damn. 7 broods of periodical cicadas make their home in North America. Yeah, but I think that's pretty much it. On this article. So it's going down in May. It's going down out there in Illinois. There's just so many of them that the noise is almost deafening. Damn, Louderman said. It's like 1,000 chainsaws going off and they're all being used at the same time. Damn. The insects have a few chaotic weeks to find a mate and lay their eggs before they die. After that, people will likely see a huge number of insect carcasses littering the ground. They literally pave the sidewalks and streets. It's just crazy. See? So, oh, look, see, even I mentioned the solar eclipse. In the same way, the total solar eclipse sparked wonder for many this spring, he said. Perhaps some youngsters may find fascination in the cicada emergence and even decide to pursue his field of study. See? So, things is always going down. And, just knowing this and being a watchman, let's get to scriptures now. Let's get that since I mentioned it. Like, it's like an accumulation to our spirit. Oh, and you know what? Matter of fact, I got that lined up. Now let me get with what Yahweh Shai said. Matthew chapter I'll get Luke chapter 12 verse 56. Start verse 54. And he said also to the people, when ye see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway ye say, there cometh a shower, and so it is. See? But observation, it starts with what? With observation. Observation and paying attention. Right? Verse 55. And when ye see the south wind blow, ye say, there will be heat, and it cometh to pass. So they're kind of being a watchman, a low-key watchman. Like, to be a weatherman, you got to be a watchman to watch out for the weather. Even, I work on a farm from time to time. I used to work there heavily. Now it's from time to time. Even being a farmer, you got to be a watchman. You got to know the weather if you're a farmer. Verse 56, ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time? See? So we're being a watchman, just like how they watch the clouds and they watch things pertaining to the weather. We're watching things pertaining to prophecy, things pertaining to the manifestation of the scriptures being authentic. Okay, because with this cicada invasion, now some people may say, "Oh no, it's just a scientific thing," and "Oh, it's just natural," and no, shut the fuck up, man. Really, I mean, those type of people need to shut up, man. Matter of fact, you could cut them with Romans the 8th chapter. For to be spiritually minded is life and peace, but to be carnally minded is death. So we look at things in the spirit. Yeah, the Lord may allow it to happen, well, the Lord definitely allows it to happen in a scientific manner. But at the end of the day, it's spirit that began the scientific process for the Lord's will to ultimately be done in the form of what? Judgment, which is what you got right here. In Zechariah 3 and 5, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. Okay, so the way that he has these two different broods, they call it, combining together, shows that this is the Lord's doing. This is how the Lord wanted it, man. Zephaniah 3:1, woe to her that is filthy and polluted, to the oppressing city. So this place is polluted, and the Lord is adding to its pollution, right, through the Spirit. Now over there you're gonna see, and it's crazy that it's happening in Illinois too. Illinois is a wicked ass state, man. With Chicago drill music, and that's the spirit that has happened in Illinois, man. That's a wicked state, man. Where this whole place is wicked, of course. Right? So now it's Isaiah 62 and 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. So we're this is what we doing, man. We watching, man. We watching for the prophecies. We watching false prophets. We watching the kings of the earth, right? Rebuking them. Like, look what you're doing. The Lord said you ain't supposed to be doing that. Now look, that's causing that. Look what you're doing. You ain't even doing that right. Look, you're not even doing this right. Look what you're doing. You're trying to implement the MO to the TB. So, we take this in as an accumulation of the Spirit to know it's a form of awareness, man. That's why I wanted to get into this too. Like it's a form of awareness. We want to be aware of everything that's happening as much as possible. That's why Yahweh Shai said that. Yahweh Shai, telling the Most High, he prayed that they may be one as we are one. So we move in this collective as one body, man. We covering everything, man. We're covering everything as one. We got it on lock, man, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shai Shai. And this also, I wanted to get into this because it reminds me of what? The plagues of Egypt. Matter of fact, okay, Khan, make it easy. Cheat code. The 10 plagues of Egypt. Waters turning into blood. Frogs taking over. Gnats and lice taking over. Flies taking over. Disease on livestock. Unhealable boils. Hail and fire and locusts. Darkness, death of the firstborn. So this is almost like a locust type of ordeal on a lower level. See swarms of locusts. Influx of gnat. Well, these are, I think, more so Let me see. Okay, con. So yeah, they're slightly different. They're saying, because locust eats crop, and that's why it's also good to do these lessons too, man. It's beautiful. It's a form of studying, like brothers say. Yeah, locust eats crops, and cicadas, they're just pretty much just a harmless nuisance, man. You know, but nonetheless, it's like a plague, man, because there's too damn many of them, and they're too loud. So that's pretty much it. Um, it's pretty much it. Just an awareness, knowing what's going on before I end it. It's all spiritual, and it's all a form of how nobody's like happy here. Just Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So this is a form of judgment to further these people's mourning out here, give them more reasons to mourn. All right, because this place is under a wicked vibration. But okay, that's pretty much it. Lil Williams edifying, and with that, I'm gonna say shalom.